Hello! For some reason, it didn't take me to my warning screen. Interesting. Hi! What on earth? Oh, I hit the wrong button, that's why. Hello, everyone! I hope you are well. I hope you're hype. I hope you're excited. Welcome. How's it going, peeps? How do you do? Are you well? Are you awake? Are you rested? I've got a burb. Quit being a weenie. Quit being such a weenie. How's it going? I hope you've all had a wonderful day. I hope you've all had a good time today. Done cool stuff. Done cool things. Gotten swanky cups of coffee. My spooky ghosty mug. Sorry. I'm very excited for the mug. So how have y'all been? Let's take a look. Today I feel so off. I gotta do it. I gotta do the thing. Quick content warning. We here is always going on. We're not classified as family friendly, and our content is not meant for young viewers and or children. This video should may contain profanity, crude humor, and other humor may be inappropriate for children under the age 14. Viewers' discretion is strongly advised. Sorry, I have to do it. Even though I'm playing an M-rated game, I still want to be able to just randomly yell out, fuck. But yes, let's go ahead and see what we have here. For one, we got Hiei being a weenie. Hiei! A double weenie. Oh my god, Hiei. Hiei. Holy crap. Holy crap. Sneaky, 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 sneak. How dare... Double weenie. It didn't pull up one thing, but it pulled up the other thing. And I don't get why. But thank you, Hiei, but oh my god. Remy! Hello! The favorite word was said. I have been summoned. How are you, Remy? Let's go ahead and see what we have here. We have Joel, we have Remy, we have Pixelman, we have Hiei being sneaky. We have Jake, we have Pokemon Professor Tony. I do hope that things get better, because that is absolutely ridiculous. We have Pixelman. I already said that, but I say it again. We have Foo. We have Phantom. Hello, my friend. How are all you lovely peeps today? I hope you are well awake, well rested, coffeed, caffeinated. Shaman! Hello! How are you? Remy, look! Remy, look. I have a ghosty mug. I have my Remy mug. This thing is freaking huge. I love this mug. I also now apparently own the world's most useless mug. I own a Sonic the Hedgehog mug that I love. But it's like a 26-ounce, huge-ass coffee mug. I'll bring it on one of the next streams. That doesn't even have a handle. And the hole in the top of it is too small for you to put anything but coffee in, so I couldn't even use it as a soup mug. Don't you get all angsty at me. Yay! You weenie, you cannot steal my mug. But yes, we're going to be playing some more Last of Us 2 tonight. I'm very hype and excited to do so. I'm very, very excited, very hype, very ready. But as per usual, I'm kind of wanting to get into the whole aspect that I do this more often, where I start off streams getting to talk to you guys and say hello. What? What? You're being a big baby. I get it. I haven't given you my absolute undivided attention. But you've gotten so many pets today. You have gotten to sit on my shoulder almost all day. So I can't live in Resident Evil world because there's no zombie apocalypse. I can live in Silent Hill because the wildfire smoke is Silent Hill fog levels of thick. Jesus Christ. Please make sure that you're okay. Seriously. Speaking of Resident Evil, I have my Raccoon City hat on today. Oh my god, there's so much Remy glomping. Remy, you have come into a love fest. I hope you're prepared. Watched the Silent Hill movie last night, as well as Revelations. See, I don't like Silent Hill Revelations. Revelations was not good. And one thing I can say is that most of the Resident Evil movies are better than the second Silent Hill movie. First Silent Hill movie I really love. I love it. It's well done. It's not the best movie. It's not a great piece of like horror movie tour de force, but I generally like it. The second one, man, I cannot stand it. It's the only place I feel loved at. So it's the only place I visit anymore. You are well loved by all the peeps. Hello, Final. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm playing Among Us most of the afternoon. I am going to be playing that with Zombie actually on Thursday. So do get hyped for that, everybody. There will be a Zombie and Zombies collab, like a real actual collab on Thursday on her stream playing Among Us. So I can actually test it out. Here! Sneak level 100. Jesus Christ, you're being too sneaky. Hunker down and prep for the storm. Get some love in the chat, peeps. What's wrong with you guys? Love in the chat. Love in the chat. Oh my god. Hiei. Quit being a sneaky weenie. I really appreciate it, but oh my god. It's not a zombie breaking day. Want a bunny plush for my baby sister, you know, from one of those claw machines. That's cool. Congrats. Excitement galore. That's awesome. And what storm are you talking about? Like, is there something big coming that I've missed? Because I don't remember your exact location, but I remember that we're not super far apart. Sally. Hurricane Sally? Is it Hurricane Sally? Is that what I'm thinking of? What are you doing? Oh, now you're calm. Now you're all floofed out. But what about a bird box? A bird box? He's like, no bird box. He's like, no. Hitting your area directly. My gloves were like rugby tackles, so I hope. Please, no rugby tackles. And I hope you are well, my friend. Cat 2? Oh, Category 2. Big part of the Gulf Coast is getting hit. Oh. Now I'm curious. You're going to have me checking something out while I'm doing this stuff. Let's see. Hoot-dee-doo, hoot-dee-dee. Because I need to know if we need to be gearing up here. What's the trajectory of this? What's your trajectory? Show me the map. Pegasus! Welcome back to Grande member. But only rain. Rain is fine. I like rain. Rain helps me sleep, but if it rains too hard, I might sleep during times I'm supposed to be working. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty freaking hefty. We will see rain. But I don't know if we'll see even that much rain from where it's hitting. But, Final, please stay safe. Please? Yeah, see, even Bird says stay safe. Get some hearts in the chat for Pegasus, by the way. Yeah, no, please. Please stay safe. Ah. Oh. Cheap, 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 cheap. Oh, cheap, 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 cheap. Oh, cheap, 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 cheap. Oh, get them pets. Oh, get them pets. Yay! Hello. Also, I think I've got my member button situation fixed, though be it I will be doing the upgrade. I'm going to do a test run on the upgrade with a few of the long-standing members come Friday. They should be live. If it works, it'll also kind of be a show of what you're going to see coming onto streams. Jesus Christ. Tony. I just told Hiei that it was not a break a zombie day. Jesus Christ. Super Weenie Hut Juniors. And then Plan 33. Don't worry, my deliveries have spiked and I've had a lot of extra. Still, Jesus Christ. Coffee in the chat. Hearts in the chat. Jesus Christ. I've been telling people, no, it's not a break a zombie day. I haven't even started the game yet. We're not there yet. I'm in my talkie phase where I'm like, yo, what's up, peeps? Hello. Burb. Partially because I feel I'm going to need it, because I feel like I'm going to scream at this game by the point that I get to, but oh my god. Jesus Christ. Hydrate. 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 No, not Break Z Day. You don't get to decide when Break Zombie Day happens. No. I should at least have some kind of a say in it. Jesus. I want peeps to be okay. Holy hell. Thank you, Hiei. Thank you, Tony. Tony, for the love of God, though. Please be sure you're staying safe in all regards. Holy crap. I need to start playing the game. I haven't even started anything. Everybody's starting to break the zombie. Maybe I can distract peeps with games. Or distract peeps with games. Distract peeps with games. Where's Blake and Panda when you need them? I think Panda's currently taking a break. Oh my god, final, no. What is that about Break the Zombie Day? When is that again? Oh, I forgot. September 14th is Break the Zombie Day. Then what about all the other Break the Zombie Days? Like, if it's got like an actual canon day, like it needs to stick to a canon day. You need to look something up. What do you need to look up? What do you need to look up? What are we looking up now? Remember, dogs can't look up. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna play the game. I've got a boat here. We're gonna play the game. No, not break. No, Uwu cult. No. He'll tell me in a few minutes. What does that mean? Hearts. All the hearts. Get all the hearts in there. Get all the coffee in there. Oh my god. Story game. Bird. I've already bought you treats. He's like, treats? I said the word. I now have to actually give him the treaty. There you go. Oh my god. One of these days I'm going to bring him on with the cutest thing ever, but I gotta gotta finish training him with said thing. What's got you twitching? Is it the fact that my hat is blue today or something? Because you look like an angry baby. Oh, there you go. Welcome back, Jake. My brain is not quite here. Wednesdays, we're going to have to show you the cutest thing ever that we got him a good while back. I've been training him with it, and some days he loves it, and other days, like, he wants to just burn the world down because of it. We got him. If y'all follow me on Twitter, you've already seen it. We got him a little bird harness that has a little bow tie on it, and it is adorable. So what? Jesus Christ! I don't think my brain could handle that. Your birthday is half a month away. Wow! Happy birthday from half a month away. And haha, it works. Jesus Christ! No! Don't encourage this stuff. Please make sure that you hold on. If you are in the danger zone for either the fires that are going on or for Hurricane Sally, please hold on to your funds in case you need them from someone who has survived terrible tornadoes in my area, from someone whom of which has had horrific tornadoes just tear through and cause all kinds of hell and havoc. And knowing that not everything is covered via insurance, please, for the love of God, in case of emergency, hold on to any funds that you need. Please. I got a ribbon button! Ow! Don't bite me. Don't bite me. It's like, I want that thumb, Dad. Where did they go? Wasn't paying attention because I was looking at chat. Chat kills. Oh, hi guys. Steals nougat. Don't steal Remy's nougat. Came to say hello, only to say goodbye because I'm now because I am now really became sleepy. Ah, sleepy sheep. Have yourself a good night. Take care. Get plenty of rest.
Arm's fine. I'm just tired.
Arm's fine. Arm doesn't really
Laura.
exist. The arm is a
Believed
myth.
with all her heart. I know. Then
The arm is
why
a
did this
myth.
happen to her?
You need to know that.
Our faith doesn't make us immortal. Loss is around every corner.
Where is Tony
Our
Button?
faith guides
Wonderful,
us,
wonderful.
giving us strength to rise above that loss.
What are you doing?
She guides us.
Is it because it never passed my? Because you never pressed my button? Only did what? Because I never pressed the button. Candy. I was in the process of pressing the buttons. I was getting there. It just takes me a minute. I try to space them out so like it's not like an overload.
That's down the street.
While we listen to that freak out in the lovely background there. Part of the reason why I don't hit everybody's member button like at once, like why I don't like just go member button, member button, member button, member button, member button, is because for a lot of the people here that are content creators or streamers or whatnot, because it works effectively as a shout out button, I want to make sure that there's enough time in between each one so people can check out each individual person. Because I always have a fear that when I hit that button, if I hit it for like everybody all at once, that people are going to miss out on the opportunity to check out someone else that's in the that's currently in the stream. Still got my charger. Jesus Christ! Yay. Thank you again. 48 days until happier now, my friend, whether you like it or not day. For 2 years. Really? Oh my god, has it really been 2 years now? Jesus. Laku! Oh my god, how are you? It's been far too long, my friend. Hit pixel button.
Anyone want a hug? Hugs? No? No hugs.
Sneaky. Hey! Final! Thank you! Button. I was actually getting to your button anyway. regardless of that. But I appreciate. Final. Just please make sure that you're okay before you do anything. The normal ones scare me now. Why? I'm just glad how today turned out. I had a fight with one of my friends. We didn't talk to each other. I realized I was being an idiot and we reconciled and I'm happy now. I've had those moments. I understand that. No, it's not secure. I'm here. How's everyone? Fantastic. Get some love in the chat for Final, please. Get some hearts in the chat. Can we get some hearts for Final? Can we get some coffee for Final? Get some tea for Final. Final likes tea. Get that man some tea. I almost bought a tea-flavored G Fuel just to try it. Just to give, like, to say I give it the old college try, but it's also, honestly, mainly because it's Resident Evil. And I'm like, I kind of want to try it just because it has Nemesis on it. It's called Nemesis Tea. And I know I'm going to hate it. Also, almost bought the Doom flavor because it's Demonade, which is lemonade with chili peppers in it. And I thought that would make like just a great challenge drink. Be like one of these days, just like do like a challenge event where every time like I jump or scream or freak out or something, or every time something happens, something specific happens, wind up taking a swig of the spicy lemonade. I don't know if y'all be interested in something like that, but it is something that is within my ability to do, because I don't hate spicy stuff. It's it depends on the day of what I can do with it. Alright, I have everything I need for that. So, go ahead and break that. Make another one because I only had one shot in it, and it would suck for that to not be ready when I needed it. And I can go ahead and take more cloth.
We're leaving so many people behind. We can't help them. I know. Stay close to me.
What if I don't want to stay close to you? Hello, Emerald! Someone put tea in Zombie's coffee. No, do not put tea on my coffee. You guys heard about the new Resident Evil series Netflix is doing? I have not. But I feel like I need to hear about this. Fine, I see you. He's a very angsty little bird.
Oh God.
These guys
I need to
are
get off
dead.
the street.
Do you have stuff for me? Do you have stuff for me? No? Okay. You have died in vain.
Abby.
That poor horse. I don't even like horses, man. And we're in the water. So watching Promise Neverland. Promise Neverland is amazing. Final, how dare you hide tea in my stuff? So, if I were to do, like, the Demonade thing, or I were to do, like, the Nemesis T thing, would y'all be interested in seeing a challenge done with either of those? Brian J!
Yeah, everything is okay.
How you doing, Brian? You got your button working. Bird, why do you want to be on the controller so bad? What is it about the controller today, huh? 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 Nothing you can do on the place right now. 2 Jakes.
Can we get away from these guys?
Also 1 month and 2 days. Till what?
A different way.
When is season 2? Season 2 got pushed back due to COVID. So it may be a while till we see it. Pretty much everything by that production company got pushed back till start of next year.
The alley across the street. Go.
Flamethrower. What's the crossbow? Crossbow's looking good. We're going to use crossbow. Dang it. I'm going to hold the shotgun for now. Craft ammo. Swap ammo. Use fire ammo later. Usually wait to use fire ammo till we have something big to use it with. Season 2 for smartphone in Another World got pushed back. That is kind of sad. The Walking Dead has finally got an ending for it. I need to catch up. I haven't watched it at all this year. Even though I'm not like the biggest fan of how the TV series has gone throughout the last good bit, I do still watch it because I find some enjoyments in it still.
Abby.
It's
We
supposed to be
need
out in
your help.
July. I'm trying to remember when Neverland was supposed to be out.
Come on. still nearby? I don't know.
October
Just
16th
keep
ring a
going.
bell? Not right offhand. Why? What's up here? Anything up here for me? Nope. I just get to look silly on top of a dumpster. Gotcha.
Yara.
Let's see. Nothing in here for me.
Come on, Abby.
Yeet.
way.
Got one!
What?
Abby?
Yara! Yara, get up! Yara, please! We need to move. Come on! I can't leave her here! Stay back! Drop it! Now!
Oh, shit.
It's Abby! Stay back!
Stand down.
Isaac.
Will you let that go?
What the hell are you doing?
Being Batman.
I need you to hear me out.
What's that behind you?
He saved my life.
Move out of the way. We'll deal with you back home.
He's not one of them, please.
Abby, move.
God damn it, he's just a kid!
You have 3 seconds to get away from that scar.
You've got to be shitting me.
1,
You really gonna shoot me?
2.
I'm not fucking moving. No! What the fuck?
Oh!
Look, we need to move. She's gone. Oh my god, she's gone. Come on.
Wait, are we talking about
Those are
Full
your
Metal?
fucking people. You're my people. Listen to me. We're gonna have to fight to get out of this, okay?
Made me nervous too.
To show us to those boats. We don't let anybody stop us. Yeah?
I dare you.
Okay. Follow me.
It was a little nerve-wracking, no lie. Stuff.
Grab what you can. I have everything I need.
Kelly! Hello! Anything else over here before I leave? No idea. YouTube's been weird lately. Oh my god, yay! Crap, I gotta move. Oh crap, I gotta move. Oh crap, I gotta move.
He's falling. Shit. Yeah.
Ow.
Keep up the pressure.
Sucks for you. Ow. Heal up. How's it going, Lan? How are you?
You have email, Lan.
go! Hunt them down.
Reload. Oh, hi! Ow.
Shit!
For a second, I thought they were somebody else.
Here with that Scar Kate. Behind you! In there!
Ow!
Back off!
Get off, get off, get off. Thank you! Oh! Craft it up. Ow. Why are you pushing me, kid? Ah, he floats. Remember, kids, you'll float too. I want to swap it.
The fuck are they? Flush them out!
Yeah, we'll keep this. How did you not die? I shot you in the face.
Right here!
Heads up!
Oh!
Look! They ran in the grass!
There's no such thing. You can't prove it.
How'd they get away?
I'm a
They're
sneaky
around here
devil.
somewhere.
Hello, Foo. Welcome back. Yoink! Bye! Love how I blew up in the water. I know, right? That should not have been a thing.
Sound off. Turn up yet? Down there!
How many left? There's at least one left. So where do we go from
Lost them.
here? Did you?
Find where they're hiding.
Where am I hiding? Am I sneaky? Gotcha! Boop. I love how you can have a freaking pistol. I mean, it's not a pistol, but you know what I mean. You can have a handgun and be just as accurate as a freaking sniper with a silencer attached to it. Yay for game gun physics. You should just want to chat with my
Not
friends.
finding anything.
You're not? I'm right here. Dang it. Alright, he went up top. That was his mistake. I tried to overcorrect. Reload. just the one guy left? Are you all that's left?
Someone got Alex.
No, they didn't. No one got them.
God damn it. Hey!
Yeah, there's only one person left. Took him out. Yeet. Stuff? Stuff. Noms, noms.
You still with me?
Snackies.
Yeah. Let's get to the exit.
Let's go up top first. And how you doing, Rose? I was busy making my 3D model in V-Roy Studio. It's a pain, but a lot of fun making my OC in 3D. That sounds cool. I see a shiny thing. Shiny thing! Gimme.
Hold on a sec.
I'll keep eyes.
I must grab and acquire all shinies. Shinies must be mine. Shinies must be mine. I must have all of them. I must have a complete shiny collection. Picked up a squirt. Huh. One more of those. Go ahead and make one more of these. Take the rag. I guess we can go out through there. But before we do that, we want to go up top and get stuff. And things! There's a way with shiny Mimikyu. Oh my god, no! Speaking of Mimikyu, you need to check out the Pokemon Center store. They have some really cool Halloween-y stuff that just went live for Pokemon today. Ammunition. I do love how they do that, though. Like, in this game, when you pick up ammunition from a gun that's already on the ground, like they actually will show the character taking the magazine out of the gun. A lot of times they don't do that in games, and it drives me crazy. It's like, oh yeah, I just mystically acquired the ammo from that gun for no apparent reason. I like the fact they do that in this game. Yoink! So there was no purpose in that. Okay. I guess it's just for sneaking around and stuff. Okay. Yeet! I missed. Ooh. Almost left a shiny thing, and I would have been sad. But yeah, no, you really need to check it out. Like, anybody who's like a Pokemon fan, especially if like you love Halloween too, like you really need to check it out. Oh my god! Quit stealing Remy's Mimikyu! But get some hearts in the chat for Hiei!
Cover me.
Yeah.
I got it.
Hiei, get back here! Go, Brian, go! You must acquire the Mimikyu for Remy.
Killed those wolves.
I didn't really have a choice.
Doesn't matter. I'm getting off this island. Which way?
There's a raiding station up ahead. We're gonna cut through it.
How far is this Haven place from here?
Still got a ways to go.
There's on fire. I have a headache and I'm dying. Don't be dying, Blake! But please stay safe. And how have you been, my friend? I hope you're well. always something I've always kind of wondered in Pokemon. Like, okay, like in the cartoon and the comics stuff like that, like psychic Pokemon and stuff, like literally like pick things up with psychic and yeet them across a room and stuff like that. And dark type Pokemon are completely unaffected by psychic type attacks. So then the question becomes, what happens if they try to use a psychic power and lift them up and yeet them? Why does psychic not work on it? To like at least pick them up. Why is that a thing in that way? Is it because of the theory that psychic power Pokemon, psychic type weaknesses are based on human fears, and the fact that the mind is afraid of the dark, is afraid of insects, and is afraid of and is afraid of ghosts, or what?
Lev, get the ladder for me.
Anime logic or theories? A little bit of both. Yeet. Like, is it they're afraid of the dark type?
In here.
Or what? Because then it gets even more confusing, because you have dark type Pokemon that can learn psychic type moves. They're obviously not going to be afraid of other dark type Pokemon, especially if it's the same breed as them. But they use the psychic type attack and it does nothing. It's always been something I've kind of wondered.
All right, what have I got?
I've always had moments where I've kind of wondered, yeah, see, Umbreon learns psychic, so like if that doesn't compute. Izzy, did you ever play the DLC for the first game? I did not play the DLC for the first game because it came out a long while after I'd played and beaten the game, and I never got a chance to go back to it. I own it now on PS4, and I was going to play it on stream, but it was during Horror Month last year, so I was having to rotate so much stuff out so quickly that I never got a chance to go back to the DLC for a stream. I have seen what the DLC for the first game is. Like, I wound up watching it because it took me so long to get back to it, but I haven't played it myself. Just glad Psychic isn't weak to water and fire. I know, right? If I was a Psychic type Pokemon, I would be weak. I would have to be weak to water. Alright, all I can do for that one's a scope, which a scope would be good. That one's completely upgraded. Fire rate could be better for this one. Everything could be better for this one. Reload speed. Let's do fire rate because I'm still using this a lot. How's it going, Cool Beans? I can upgrade something else. Oh, capacity. Can upgrade the capacity, or I can work on something else. I think a 4x scope for this would be good. So we'll go ahead and do that. I love the fact that I just randomly, like, once I have enough stuff, I just randomly have a scope now I can use. And it's a pristine looking scope. Like, have I been carrying this crap around the whole time, just not have enough screws for it or something? Why does it take 80 screws? Ooh, ammo for this gun. Like, yet again, video game logic that I'm going to question. That would have questioned a lot.
Oh my god. Is that Haven?
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
What's left of it?
Lev, where are the boats?
How far am I on this game? I'm apparently
How's the
getting
fire?
close to the end. but I still
we
got a
gotta get
good
down there
ways.
before
It's
they're
still
all
going to
gone,
be either at
right?
least... It's probably going to still be about 2 streams.
We're not dying on this island.
I know.
Let's get down there.
But that's just a theory. A game theory. Jesus Christ, though. But no, like, that is something I wind up wondering a lot. Is, like, for upgrades, I just had a scope in my bag that I just refused to put on this till I had 80 screws to waste. It does not make sense. Of course. Something I don't have to worry about. Yep. Over there.
Where do we go?
Follow the stone bridges.
Okay. Follow my lead.
If I wait here long enough, do they kill each other? Ooh, stray shots. Stray shots are a thing. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Ah! I just wanted to be sneaky, sneaky. Eat. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Sneak! I don't know what happened to you or why you jumped like that, but that worked for me.
Fucking try it!
Kill the apostate. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. How many are here? Is it just the one? Hi! Ooh! This a gaming barber? Welcome to the zombies. Thank you for subscribing. How are you? Did you whistle after you died? Ammo? I'll take ammo. I'll take ammo, yes. Good ammo. But welcome to the zombies. Grab a muffin. Come, sit. Chill. You an angry boy. You kiss your mother with that mouth? Coming from a guy who cusses more than your average individual. I don't know why it's so hard to hide. Just shoot your weapon at the ground. Dive into your ink and simple gives ammo. I know, right? It's that simple. That easy.
Cover all the windows! Don't let them surround us!
Windows, you said. Smack!
Find those cars!
Berber's trying to tell the guy not to swear. Indeed he is. He is. Here, you come out, you tell him. You tell him what for. You tell him what for, bud. Oh, shit. That's a hole. Hi, guy.
Yep.
I'ma kill you, dude. I'm sorry. Actually, honestly, no. I'm not sorry. Let's just be real. This is a little bit better. He has a good burb. He came out to tell him just now. He's like, no, I'm I want to tell them what's up. I'm going to be angry at them and make noise. Who's a good baby? It's you. Who's probably going to get me killed? It's you. He does that a lot. Hi, guys. I have enough to make one of these? I do. Yeet! Smack! That never gets old. Go on, go around it. Go around to the other side so I can throw it and hit both of you, probably. Smack! Hi, guy.
Here!
Ha! Smack! Oh, big boy! Big boy! Big boy! Big boy hurty. Big boy hurty. Big boy hurty. Ooh, Healy, Healy, Healy. Bird, you're supposed to warn me, man. You're supposed to warn me when I'm about to get wacky smacked. Ow! Balls! Come around. Hi, guy. Stand up. Thank you. Thank you for making that easy.
Don't let your guard down.
How are you doing, Artemis? Peeps giving you pets. Oh, get them pets. Don't eat the controller. Get the pets. It's like, I want to eat the controller today, Dad. That's my job. That is my lot in life. I see what's got him running back and forth. He found the millet seed. Oh ye. Oh ye. Oh ye. Oh ye. Get them pets. Get them pets. Oh, look at him being a cutie. Oh, you done? You not done? You don't even know if you're done. Look at them pieces. Oh, look at him be a good baby. Look at him be a good baby. Look at him be a good baby. Oh, doodly doo. Little cheeky. Doo 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 doo. All right, we gotta get back at it. Boink. Oh, we take all that. That dude is still tied to their horse. That sucks. That poor horse. Wow, we blew you to bits. Random fun fact, did you know that, like, the Japanese version of this game is, like, massively censored for blood, gore, and violence? Like, this right here, this would not be a thing. You would not see this person cut in half. You would, like, they censored out even most of the blood in the Japanese version of the game. Which, I've seen lots of violence censored out of Japanese games, but this is probably the game I've seen the absolute most censored out of any game. That's what I needed. Now let's fix it. The more I watch these streams, the more I want a bird. I hear that a lot. If you ever do decide to get a bird, the thing I will tell you, there are a couple things I will tell you. First off, do your research. Oh my god, do your research. Like, hardcore, do your research. Because they have way more... It's not that they have way more, it's just they have way
Use that horse.
different... They have way different requirements than, like, a dog or... a dog or a cat.
More or less.
Eat?
Just Keep pointing the way. Up ahead. Here we go. Get ready.
Get off me! Stabby. There you go. Good job, kid. Good job. Also, if you can get a bird that is hand raised instead of buying one at a pet store, your life will be a lot easier.
Damn it. Abby! Yeah, I got it.
And the reason why you want one that is like hand fed and hand tamed,
Should we still go
is
there?
because otherwise you have to do that on your
The boats are
own.
there.
And even for experienced bird
Nothing is
breeders,
stopping us.
that's not an easy thing to do with a bird that. Oh God!
Burn in hell, you
Get away from us!
It's not an easy thing to do for a bird
Hang
that
on, we're
wasn't
going through.
done so with at birth.
Shit! Which way to the docks?
Up and over the hill.
I just have like infinite ammo in this part. That works for me. I didn't mean to shoot the horse.
Oh God!
Oh boy! Owie.
The horse! Okay, we have to keep moving.
But getting one that's hand raised, they'll be more like this. Versus getting one that's not hand raised, they'll be more like Rivali, where it takes a lot of time of teaching, gaining trust, and it can be a lot more difficult, especially for someone who is getting their first
Abby,
bird.
this way.
So definitely, no matter what the breed of bird is, look at hand raised. Oh, okay. And honestly, I'd much rather deal with a game with panty shots in it than a game with blood and gore when it comes to kids. But I guess that's just me. I'm kind of weird that way. Oh, there. If you're just gonna sit there and look at me.
take him down!
I don't know how you're still alive. Go, reload. This one as well. There we go. But no, I'd much rather like deal with. I'd much rather deal with games that like have sexual content in them than deal with a game with blood and gore when it comes to explaining realism versus non. Because like when I was a kid, my parents explained to me about the birds and the bees at a very, very early age because I asked the question. And my family has always been the kind of family that is, if they ask, tell them. So when I asked how babies were made and how babies were born, because my dad was an RN and worked in a hospital, like, and had degrees in medical field. Out. Nope. 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 Running away. Yeeting over. Down.
Get those motherfuckers!
Running low here. Hi, bud. You're dead. You're dead. Let's break it up.
Get to the docks! Don't let anyone escape!
Yoink.
Lily!
You brought the wolf!
Hi. Keep going.
Damn it!
Going up. Going up.
Up here!
Through the door. Cool. Okay.
Go.
But yeah, no. So like, for me, like, I was always shown that how bad
We gotta get out of here fast!
violence could be versus being told the opposite for like
Aren't going to hold! I know!
stuff like sexual content. And I get that that's different for everybody. Everybody will parent in their own different way and will do their own different things. Shit. Up, 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 up. It's not a spot I can break. I gotta just push us through here. You were in kindergarten? I was in kindergarten! It actually leads to a funny story, which we'll get to
I'm okay!
after all of this. Oh shit, we gotta move, we gotta move, we gotta move, we gotta move. I'm gonna get stuck. We can worry about the backpack in a minute.
You're a damn disgrace!
That is one hell of a cut. He would not be standing up like that. Ugh. Ugh. Yep. Ow, I didn't know it was going to be a two swing. There we go. I'm not seeing it stutter in my stream. Ow! Why couldn't I dodge that? Finish him. This guy is not human. Should be gone by now. He should have at least lost the ability to fight us by this point. Oh, that's painful! Ha! The guy is a rock son. Oh my god. Am I okay? No, I don't got any of my stuff. Ah. I hate when they take all your stuff from you. Bedtime? Well, have a good night, MT. Thank you for coming by and chilling with us for a bit. Keep going, 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 keep going. Boat? Boat. No, but I wouldn't be using a rowboat. Gotta move it on the way out, my friend. Jesus Christ. Ugh. So when it comes to this kind of stuff, I don't flinch or freak out at all if there ever is blood, gore, death, stabbing, or jump scares. For me, it depends. When I'm watching stuff by myself, it happens less frequently. But when I'm playing a game, whether I'm playing it on stream or not, if I'm playing a game, I am more prone to flinching because I've been playing as that character. You've probably all already noticed the fact that I scream out, "Ow!" when I get hit in a game. It's reflex. I don't get why I do it, but I do. But it's also why I flinch and stuff when I play games. You got yourself a fever. How's it going, Vegeta? Choopy 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 doo doo. Choopy doo 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 doo. Look at you being a regal bird. I said Vegeta.
Let's get out of the rain. Yeah.
You're gonna sit in the rain for a minute. Okay. So yeah, to explain... To explain, okay. See, for me, like, things that are, like, natural, such as sexuality and the things of the sort, were things that, like, were never shied away from in our family. Honestly, a lot of things were never shied away from in our family. If I asked about violence or this, that, and the other, my dad was a martial artist on top of being an RN, and was a very well-known and very well-renowned one at the time. So, like, he would always explain the differences in how you use violence and how you use your strength and how you use your ability to fight. But, like, they, both my mom and my dad were very strong on the, if the kids ask a question, you have to answer it if you know how to. We don't shy away from stuff. Now, that being said, like, when I sit there and say that I learned about the birds and the bees, basically, at a very young age, like, I was around 5, that does not mean that, oh my god, I learned all sorts of graphic information or anything like that. But I was explained the scientific terminology and setup for how kids were born and how kids were made and all that other good jazz. So it was never a it was never a taboo subject for us ever. It led to a very funny story. When I was a kid, I had a kindergarten teacher who will remain nameless because I embarrassed the hell out of her. When I was in kindergarten, we had a student who went to this teacher, and he asked the question, "Where do babies come from?" Now, the teacher handled this the way they should when they're talking to a 5-year-old. They stated that babies come from the stork, and told this child this whole grand story of how storks work and how storks bring kids around. And when a mommy and daddy love each other very much, they call the stork factory, and they bring them little tiny baby children in like a little like cute bundle, yada yada yada. It was a whole big thing, and she told this like a grand storyteller would. She was always good at that when it came to telling stories of any kind. Should have been a damn politician. Oh my god, Artemis, no! So I listened to this story of her telling this to this kid. And I'm like, are you for real right now? I was a very literal kid. I've always been a literal person to begin with. Something I don't like talk about heavily, but I have autism. I have always been a very cut and dry, black and white individual. Like I've changed as I've gotten older, but it was very much a very big thing in anything that like was stated when I was a kid. You had to have your facts. It had to be right, and it had to be done certain ways, and it had to be done that exact way all the time. And it was just a, you must do this. So I walk up to my teacher, who is now told a falsehood to another student, and I know that telling lies is bad. And I view that this teacher's told a big fib to this kid. And I am not okay with this. At all. So I walk up to my teacher, and I take her to the story time corner, and I pat her on the hand, and I say, I have to tell you something. Because for me, one of two things has happened. Either A, she doesn't know, or B, she lied. And because she's an adult, my brain says she lied, because as an adult, when I was a kid, adults should know everything. If I asked a question, my parents always told me the answer. So I was raised that adults know everything when I was a child. This is something that needs to be worked on, but I pat her on the hand. I was like, I need to tell you something, teacher. You lied. And teacher just kind of looks at me. I was like, babies don't come from the stork. Now, my teacher thinks I'm about to tell her some other wild-ass story of where babies come from. Because that's what parents usually do, is they tell their kids weird stories for why babies are born, or why babies do this, that, and the other. I look my teacher deadpan in the face and explain the scientific process for how babies are born. I don't even sugarcoat this shit with birds and the bees. I go full on, like, if I had them, I would have pulled out damn diagrams to my teacher explaining exactly, scientifically, how children are brought upon this earth. Now, something that a lot of people don't know is that this was a very small town that I grew up in, and that I went to kindergarten in. And the school was a very church-oriented school. It wasn't like a church-based school. It wasn't a Christian school or a Catholic school, but because it was like an itty-bitty town in a very Christian neighborhood, stuff was still kind of poked in there. Hi, Jer Bear, you've come in at quite an interesting story. So my teacher now thinks I am of the devil, and that my parents are awful, horrible heathens. I get sent to the principal's office, and my parents are called. And I'm not the one who's in trouble, apparently. My parents are the ones who are apparently in trouble. Because I mortified this teacher. I scared the hell out of this teacher. To do a quick summary, I was explaining the fact of how sexual content versus violent content in games. I have less issues with sexual content in games than violent content in games. Like, because it's technically more natural than just going around beating people to death. This is why I got out of teaching. Oh my god, Artemis. So I explained to this teacher who lied to the student that babies don't come from the stork, and told them exactly where babies come from. So they call my parents in, and they start going on and on and on about how I shouldn't know any of this stuff, and how they don't know how they don't know how they raise their kids, but they're obviously wrong. And my dad looks them deadpan in the face and is like, why? No, he looks me in the face first. He's like, why did you tell your teacher where babies come from? So I explained to my parents why I told my teacher where babies come from. And then my dad looks at the principal and the teacher, and he's like, well, you lied to that kid and told him that mystical birds come out of nowhere and deliver babies from what, eggs? My child is educated. My child is obviously more educated at home than he is here in school. Yes, my child understands the scientific definition of how a child is born, understands the ramifications of this. And my child did not lie. But the teacher did. So what is the teacher doing other than saying that white lies are okay when we tell our child that lies are never okay? He later backtracks on this later by telling me that occasionally the little white lie is okay so he can dust off the Easter Bunny. How dare you eat all my cupcakes? Shame. So, yeah, that's pretty much how that went. And my parents always, like, explained everything. Also, when it did come to stuff like violence, blood, and gore and stuff like that, they would sit me down, like, with horror movies and whatnot, because I adapted to horror movies at a very young age. They would show me a scene. What they would do is, as I was watching the horror movie, my dad would find making ofs of the movies, and he would record them onto VHS tapes. And as I was watching a movie, man, VHS tapes, that makes me feel old. As we would be watching a movie, right before a gory scene or a violent scene would show up, he would show me the making of portion of that movie to show me how the effect was done, to show me that this was fake. And then he would sit there and he would explain what happens when this kind of violence actually happens to a person. What happens when you shoot somebody, what happens to the body, how the body reacts when it gets shot, how the body reacts when it gets stabbed, which I have now actually experienced firsthand, and let me tell you, it's not like the movies, and it fucking sucks. Hard. So, like, he would explain all this stuff to me, and my mom would do the same thing. So there was never a question on what these things did. And violence always seemed like the scarier route to go with pretty much anything. Because they would explain this stuff, and you would see what it would do. So for me, like, I was exposed to stuff like Mortal Kombat and the Terminator series and RoboCop and stuff like this, all as a kid, stuff you shouldn't watch as a kid. But I understood where violence was wrong. I didn't get nightmares or freak out or was traumatized by the violence because I knew it wasn't real. Go back in time and just go to Blockbuster? Yes! I get a lot of crap for letting Dread watch action/violence and stuff, but my oldest got into special effects and he knows it's all fake, and special effects and not real. I mean, honestly, like, if you do stuff like that, like, it's not a problem. I know kids that play Grand Theft Auto, and there are some times where we're like, no, this kid should not be touching this. What the hell is wrong with you? Because a lot of times, like, parents would, I saw this all the time at GameStop, parents would buy, like, violent video games for kids, and then just, like, sit them, yes, I hear you, and would just sit them in a room and let the game be a babysitter. White lies are okay when it involves hiding my stash of chocolate. Yes, yes it is. I will give you that. But no, my brain stopped. I read that, my brain stopped. I know parents that will just sit there and just like, okay, go take your game and go leave me alone and go play in the other room. And in those cases, I feel like letting them have that violent content, letting them have that sexual content, letting them have that stuff is bad because you're not explaining anything to them. But I also know parents, though, that'll sit and play the games with their kids, or at least play the game first so they know what the kid's getting into. They'll look into it heavily. They'll play with them. They'll explain stuff. And when you're going into that kind of stuff, I think it's okay at that point. I know it's kind of a weird way to look at it, but like if you are experiencing these things with your kid, whether they're playing Sonic the damn Hedgehog or they're playing Silent Hill, if you're explaining this stuff with your kids, you're watching it with your kids, you're sitting with them, and not only are they learning from you, but you're also learning from them, learning what they like, learning what they do, and learning how they learn and understand stuff. I see no problem in that kind of stuff, as long as you're doing it with your kids. Now, take all this with a grain of salt, because this is as close to children as I have. But I also have three, I have three lovely nephews. We're technically up to four, but I've got three that can play games right now, and that do play games pretty regularly. And I treat them like my own kids. I deal with them on a regular basis. I love them to death. They're some of my favorite people on the planet. I mentioned Sonic the Hedgehog because I have a Sonic the Hedgehog shaky right now. And their parents play their games with them. And when I buy games for them, I play games with them. I look into what they're getting. And their parents play the games with them, or at least sit with them as they're playing the games, so they can learn. And so they know what is and is not okay. And I've sat with these kids and I've played tons of games with them. And I've learned what they can and cannot handle. I learned what things need to be explained. And I've grown with them. Because I've known them each of them since they were born. So, as I said, you can take this with a grain of salt, because I personally don't have kids. I do have some experience, but I don't have children of my own. But that's my take on it. I think violence in video games and in movies and media is something to pay more attention to, not something to hide them from. I'm not sitting there saying that violent video games make violent people, because, yet again, I grew up playing Mortal Kombat, and I try to go the pacifist route in most cases when I'm not playing a video game. And I'm trained to hurt people. And I have. But I try to avoid physical confrontation every damn step of the way. So, because if there's another option, you should take it. There are way more ramifications to being violent than taking a more diplomatic approach. After I got into FNAF stuff, thought it was too scary for him, but he was really interested into the construction and how they work. Now he's into robotics and excels at math and science. See, stuff like that is fine. Hell, for kids getting into shooters, I would suggest Halo all the time, because there's not a crap ton of cussing in it. There's not really sexual content in it, and the violence is very dumbed down. Like, you shoot somebody in the head, their head doesn't explode. So, I would suggest stuff like Halo to parents that are trying to get their kids to play, like, because their kids want to play a shooter of some kind. So, like, here, they can play this. I would advise sitting with them as they play this, because Jackson can get a little mouthy sometimes. He can cuss up a storm, but man, I love that character. But other than stuff like that, I mean, it was fine. I would say don't play Gears of War because chainsaw guns, even though it's one of my absolute favorites. You want violence? Watch Tom and Jerry. Yeah, Tom and Jerry back in the old days was like really messed up as far as violence is concerned. Stuff that would never fly on TV nowadays. At least not during the time, not for children. Now, that being said, I'm not saying that violence in video games makes anybody violent, or violence in video games is absolutely abhorrent or bad. I play violent video games. I'm playing one right now. I play tons of them, and I grew up playing them. But you need to educate your kids as you play them. That's the whole thing. You need to educate your kids as they play them. You need to sit with them. You need to sit with them when they play video games in general, because for one, it's a great bonding experience, but for two, it lets you into their world a little bit. It lets you into their minds. It lets you be a part of what makes them happy, what makes them excited. Which, I will get off my soapbox now. I know I probably sound like a raving lunatic at this point. Halo is very non-violent violence. Watch Tom and Jerry a lot. I watched Tom and Jerry all the time as a kid. You say Tom and Jerry in old days. I'm not old yet. I defy you. Yeah, Looney Tunes was very violent. Well, see, I grew up watching Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry and stuff like that. But when I say Tom and Jerry in the old days, I'm talking like Tom and Jerry that was made like back in the the 1940s, 1950s. Like I'm talking like old Tom and Jerry, even the 1970s back during the Chuck Jones era, when he was in charge of it. Not only did you get it, but you got like the really trippy, like the really trippy essence of the 70s with that version of Tom and Jerry. Well, Scooby-Doo was more for kids than Tom and Jerry was. They were a lot more subtle in their stuff. Playing games with parents was fun, but playing Zero Escape on PS4 with my mom was interesting. Man, I bet that was interesting. See, I grew up playing like stuff like I wound up playing horror games with my mom and playing fighting games and platformers with my... Well, no, take it back. I played everything with my mom. My mom played everything. She played horror games. She played action games, shooting games, platformers, RPGs. My mom is a gaming, like, fanatic. A lot of times when people see her playing games, all they see her playing is like something like Candy Crush on her phone. But Lord, you put a controller in that woman's hand and she'll smoke you in almost anything. To this day, she'll still do that. My dad liked to play stuff like Sonic the Hedgehog. He liked to play stuff that was fast. Ren and Stimpy is for no one. Ren and Stimpy was something I enjoyed as a kid, but as I watched as an adult, I'm like, why the hell did I enjoy this? Like, hardcore. But I love stuff like Rocko's Modern Life, and there was a lot of stuff that wasn't kid-friendly in there, too. But I really loved the movie they made for Netflix. If you haven't checked that out, for the love of God, please do. It is so good. I'm like my dad. Hey, Dad, I'm into fantasy. I want to read more fantasy novels. Here, daughter, read this really questionable, contain a little bit of all-adult stuff type series. See, that was my mom. My mom would, I was into horror, so my mom and dad would both give me Stephen King. I got a book confiscated from me in, like, the 4th grade because I was reading Pet Sematary, and that is definitely not 4th grade material. But I had a really high reading level as a child, and I didn't like the books that were in my library at school, in elementary school, because they were childish. They weren't stuff I was interested in. They didn't challenge me any. So I read the hell out of Stephen King at a very young age. And oh boy. Yes, that's the one I was talking about, the Rocko's Modern Life movie. That was really, really good. But no, the content I would read would be really out there. And my parents were all about doing that kind of stuff. But then again, they would always explain everything. They would always let me know what stuff meant. And if I asked, they would always tell me. Well, see, I never read Nancy Drew and or the Hardy Boys or any of that stuff. Our school didn't have most of those. You didn't see those till we got into middle school. And I didn't get into those. There were some children's books I read. I found R.L. Stine books, but I was reading Stephen King books before I was reading R.L. Stine. R.L. Stine was more of my maturity level, so I did enjoy them. Attention for reading? What's the joke? What happened? Let's see. Anyone with some nightmare nostalgia, let's all watch Curse of the Dog. I loved that show as a kid. Attention for reading? No, they confiscated my book. They took it from me and told me I wasn't getting it back. You want to talk about losing your damn mind as a kid? I lost my shit that day. I screamed at that woman for taking my book. I was not okay. And when I lived in South Carolina for a little while, I had a teacher that didn't like Harry Potter and confiscated my Harry Potter books from me. And I lost my entire mind. Wait, that's illegal. Yeah, I know, right? I kind of understood the Stephen King books when I was in 4th grade. Like, I understood why they were taking it from a 4th grader, because there was a lot of adult content in it. And they didn't think that it was a book that I was actually reading. They thought it was a book that I had gotten my hands on through means that weren't good. Though be it my parents were legitimately the ones who gave me the book. And that was how everyone at my school figured out in 4th grade I had a college reading level, because I explained the nuances of the book and then took one of their accelerated reader tests on it and passed it with flying colors. Well, all the stuff isn't based on actual events. It was based on John R. Dilworth. It was based on amplified versions of events from John R. Dilworth. So people who don't know, John R. Dilworth is the creator of Courage the Cowardly Dog. And if you pay very close attention while watching Courage the Cowardly Dog, if you watch the scenes, you can find little Easter eggs with, like, electronics and stuff that have, like, the name, like for a vacuum cleaner, there's one called, like, the Dill Vac or stuff like that. Or stuff like that. They always have stuff like Dill and stuff like that somewhere in the time. You cannot get the treat out of nowhere. You're not going to do that. I'm not going to let you do that. You have done nothing to earn the treat. You want the treaty here. Here, okay, you're up there. You're up there, you want the treaty? Fly for treaty. Come on. You fly for treaty, you can have treaty. Fly for treaty, you can have the treaty. Come on. Right here. Right here. Come on. Do not attack the camera. Good boy, now get your treaty. So... But yeah, if you're watching through and you look at stuff that's named with, like, the word Dill somewhere on it, that is a reference to John R. Dilworth himself. That's kind of him kind of self-inserting and self-plugging, which is really funny. When I found that out as a kid, I freaked out. I was, like, super, like, excited about that. I would always point out to my siblings every time I saw it. We have completely jumped topic, because I could sit there and give y'all, like, cartoon trivia all damn night if I'm not careful. Get them pits. Him getting that treat. I'm very excited for his treat. I'm very excited for his millet seed. This is like his favorite treat ever. Above everything else. Okay, I should probably by this point get back into the game. I have stepped off my soapbox. I have stepped off of telling people all the weird stuff and whatnot. Just remember, if you are a parent, all the stuff that I've said is not calling anything that you do or anything like that into any kind of question. You will parent your own way, and you will always know what's best for your child. That's just my personal take on things, my personal opinion. If you want a good example of a good mom, I listen to Remy all the time. Go talk to Remy. Remy Nuggets. Though, but I warn you, they are not going to be your mom. Can we just set up a chill chat night? Have a few hours to talk about randomness? I think it'd be fun. I've done it a couple of times, and the button's not broken. Just on this screen, it doesn't pop up the image. It pops up the link, but it doesn't pop up the image because I have it on the other screen, which is this one right here. Remy button. Have a good night, Artemis. Burb will tell you, will give you a good send-off with Chewy Noms on CDs. Take care, my friend. I love it. I'm the evil brother. Oh my god. I'm the living example of bad moms. You are not. Oh, now you decide to give a hint thingy. I know where I need to go. I know what I need to do. Alright, you. I need you to go right there, because I'm probably about to step into some stuff here. Stick. It is fine. The game's been going good. I've also been ranting. And I hope you enjoy these rants. I like being able to pull up that bigger screen to be able to talk to you guys. I enjoy that a lot, because it allows me to as I've stated before, it allows me to personally... well, be more personable. But no, we can probably do a chat and chill night soon. I kind of feel like we need one after some stuff that we've done and gone through and this, that, and the other. Just have a chat and chill night with the bird. Can't do it tomorrow, though. Tomorrow is going to be Monster Hunter Day. And we are playing that actually with my brother. My brother will be joining us live on stream tomorrow. Why'd you give Mimikyu the nugget? Why would you give the Mimikyu my nuggets? They're freaking expensive with 5k Poké Dollars each. Like, yo. Because Mimikyus need their protein. They're attack oriented. Yay, brother stream! And it's cheaper to give them nuggets than to actually go buy protein bottles. How dare you, Hiei?
Hell.
This is about to get bad.
Is that... Stay behind me.
Makes her monotone color very shiny. You and me need to have a Mimikyu battle one day. Because I've got my shiny Mimikyu too. Oh, that's bad. Check things out over here first. I have a cat nugget sitting on me again. Oh no! Buy them for 9,800 Poké Dollars, but protein can only be sold for 4,900 Poké Dollars. Nuggets get sold for 5k Poké Dollars. You're talking about gold nuggets.
Be careful.
I mean, it is 2 dead people. That is a lot of blood. Have a good night, Kelly. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for moderating as per usual. Have a wonderful night and pleasant nightmares. Grab a moof on the way out.
Muffin button.
Abby.
This is about to be
What do we do when we find him?
real bad.
Just figure out how to get in first. Lights are on. Still with me, love?
keep looking.
Gotta work hard for muscles like that. But it is possible.
Okay. Grab that ladder. Ready?
Get up there. Yeet. I wish I could be strong enough to pull myself up like that. Okay. Now something to talk about here. I've had a lot of issues with this character.
Stay quiet.
I still do not like this character. Like, I still have so many issues I have with this character. They try to humanize this character throughout the entirety of the story, but when you go through and you watch through everything, this character's character growth is something that happens so suddenly and so rapidly, and it all revolves around Lev, that it's one of those, it's too little too late. I can see why they do things the way they do. I like her more than I did. Like, I don't hate her as much as I did. I'm still pissed. I still don't like the way they went about a lot of this. And that's probably where my biggest problem is how they went about it. I don't need to jump off the crane bridge. I remember that. It's one of those, like, I still do not like this character. I do not like this character. I don't. But I don't like the character. I'm in a hard spot on it. I'm in a hard spot on it. I don't like the character herself. I don't like how the game went about telling the story of this character. Because this character could have been a better character. We could have started off the game as this character and then later gone through Ellie's side of the story. And it probably, like, if we started off with this character and done more with this character in the beginning and found out a lot of the backstory and stuff, as well as gotten to know the characters that wound up dying, I could see them doing... I could see how this was supposed to work out. What they were trying to tell being done a lot better. The execution of a lot of this has been kind of miss.
Careful.
Basically, if they told this story in a different order, I think I would feel a lot differently about this character. And that's my key issue. Is that they could have gone about it in a completely different light by just rearranging how they do it. I probably still wouldn't like the character, but I would have a better understanding of the character.
Where are you?
see this, you son of a bitch. She gonna love it.
Hands up. Back away from your shit. I said back up!
You're making a big mistake.
Don't fucking turn around. Lev, keep your bow on him. Get on the ground.
You gonna kill me like a coward?
You fucking people. Jesse, stand up! Hands in the air, I shoot this one too.
Don't you do it, Ellie. Get out of here.
Stand up! Now!
Don't you fucking dare!
Shut the fuck up! Alright?
Stop! Stop!
I'm still just as mad at her as I was when we first got to this scene.
Toss your weapon. Toss your weapon!
No.
I know why you killed Joel. He did what he did to save me. There is no cure because of me. I am the one that you want. Just let him go. You killed my friends. We let you both live,
You killed my dad!
and you wasted it.
Wait! Get off of her! Move me!
Come on.
Wait,
Stay here.
did they just...
The exits, don't let her leave.
Did they just kill Tommy too?
Don't you fucking run!
You have not properly swept this room. I see, knowing Ellie... Is your gun out?
Got you!
Is this not a fight? Ah! I don't know how I'm gonna like this in the end. So I swear to God, if they have me kill Ellie, I'm done. I quit.
Found you!
You have found nothing! Hi! Yeah, you can't dodge that. Okay, so that's not a dodgeable thing. No. What am I supposed to do here? Other than die a lot. I could die a lot. Angry. How you doing? How you doing, Destiny? Well, she didn't hit vitals. I'm sorry, that very much looks like something that would kill. See me. I'm a mouse. I'm a big ass mouse. Well, we're infected. Jesus Christ. How is either of us alive? Wrong button. Not the right button. That button. Starting a new gig? What kind of gig are you starting? Now, if you had the shotgun, why the hell did you not use it in the first damn place? Pow! Okay. Can I be honest? This game has made me not like either of them. I have way more issues with Abby than Ellie, but this game has made me... I don't know who to root for. Am I actually gonna... Ah, oh, pain. I guarantee you we would not be walking like this after a stab like that. At all. Up and stab. Ain't that a kick in the head? Online teaching assistant similar to what I did before the social distancing fiasco. Oh. Where are you? Where did you get to?
The hell is she doing? Damn it.
Man, her reaction time is great, though. That stab worked. It did indeed. Oh! Wow. There is, but from how the hit was done... I thought they were actually on this side of the wall. Jesus Christ. Well, that somehow actually still hit her. did you just go? Shit. Get to the thing! Woo! Ow.
Fucking die!
I bled out. Damn it. This looks rough. It is pretty rough.
Fucking kidding me.
Shit! Get through. Do you know I'm here? Is that why you picked that specific spot? Ugh. Still had enough reaction time. I don't like this. Appreciate. I'll let you know. Shit. Bad stuff's happened. Bad stuff's happened. Bad stuff's happened because she ran right for me that time. Ow. I swear to God, if you're coming from that one.
Shit.
Where are they? There they are. I see you there. Shit.
The hell is she doing?
She's setting traps. Ow! Fuck me. This is bad. Snack.
Fucking kidding me.
don't know how the fuck you heard me. Aha! Gotcha! Explosives were my favorite thing. Oh shit! Oh, don't kill her.
Stop! She had nothing to do with this. She's pregnant. Good. Abby!
Don't ever let me see him again. Come on.
I was legit freaking out at that spot. I was like, oh no, 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 no. Oh. So now we're Ellie again.
Hey, buddy. What's wrong?
I don't know why that baby's way bigger than I expected.
I got you. Yeah, it's okay. We're good.
Hey, sneeze. So cute, baby. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break. I'm going to recollect myself. And we'll go from there. 5 minutes. Be right back. Question of the day. I have quite the question of the day. Okay. So, my question to you is, who do you think is in the wrong? Ellie or Abby? And why? Why is that character in the wrong? I'm kind of curious to see what you guys think so far. I'll read off your answers when we get back. Their choice, the deaths. Alright. We'll be right back.